In the photograph, you see that the heads have been taken off statues, and the question is that a typical act of vandalism that you suffered from?
Yes. They destroyed all of these statues. They destroyed even, we are commemorating this year to the 10th year of killing of Father Rahid Ghani. Father Rahid Ghani was one of our close friends. He was born in the city, in the village of Cardinal, where you saw the statues were destroyed. He served a priest in Mosul in 2007. He was stopped by those people and told him, we demanded you to close the church. Why it's open until now? He just finished the Mass of Sunday Mass. And he said, I will not close the house of God at all. So they killed him with 2 deacons. And he was buried in Karamles. So they destroyed these statues, but also they went and digged the graveyard of Father Rahid and insulted him even in that. So yes, in all churches around Nineveh Plain, this is what we have seen. All these statues have been destroyed and churches were burned. And some of the churches were completely destroyed.
Another question here. Have any of the churches been rebuilt and the statues repaired?
No, we decided first to rebuild the houses of the people before thinking of churches. And the good news is that in one of these villages, it was called Tulleskov, 500 families were able to go back to their village, and we have, as a church, helped them in renovating their houses. And just before Sunday, 5 days of their return, they went and cleaned the church and was ready to celebrate the Palm Sunday and Holy Thursday. So our goal today is just to think of housing, proper housing for the people, and churches will come later.
James. It's a question about timescale. How long are we looking at for the houses to be rebuilt to general satisfaction to get back to decent standards?
It depends. Some of the houses been burnt. Some of them were damaged not in a big scale. We have around 1,000 houses completely damaged. This would need between 3 to 4 months. But if funds were available, we could prepare these houses within a matter of 2 months. It's doable. It's not difficult if there is funds available. Needless to say that we, as a church there, we are paying every month $500,000 just for renting houses for these IDPs. We are paying $700,000 for food. We are paying $50,000 for medicine, and all of this comes only from churches, from people like you. We haven't received any funds from government, no from UN, no. Everything is being done via donations. Until now, we spend almost $50 million just to care for the refugees. So recently we have formed a committee where they went and archived all the houses. There is what we call a minimum of $7,000 needed for each house. So we are talking about 2 months and 3 months maximum for the majority of houses.
James,
do you receive enough help from charities?
Are you happy with the level of support you get from charities? You're not happy about government, and I don't blame you. You're not getting anything.
We are grateful. We are grateful for what we have received. And as I told you, with the help that we have received, we have questions. And someone would tell us, why we are sending all of these funds there? Because we would like to keep Christians there, to maintain the Christian there, because hopefully we will be the builders of peace among all of these disputed groups which exist there. So thank God, we are grateful for what we have received from you. No, we don't distinguish. Well, once we have people coming, we don't say, are you Christian, are you Yazidi, are you Catholic, are you Orthodox? No, he's a Christian, he is in need, that's it. 2 months ago, you know, the Battle of Mosul started to liberate Mosul, and almost 650 Muslims fled the city because of the battle, and they are in 5 camps. So we have organized a big collection of food and clothes from Christian IDPs and from Christian area, and we went and brought this to them, showing not just the solidarity, but to tell them that this is the way that Christian thinks. Once you are in need, that's it. We have to think about you.